Hello and welcome to episode 5 of Onwards and Upwards. Last time our adventurers made it to Asmodeus, where they received an audience with the actual sun god Helios. Then our party found out that they are to spend a month in the capital under the mentorship of selected factions, where they will learn new skills to be the champion of the gods. Did they succeed in their studies? What will they do with their newfound skills? Why do gods need champions? Aren't they gods? But most importantly, why am I still talking when there is D&D to be played?
Well, hello there. It seems you've stumbled upon episode 5 of Onwards and Upwards. Welcome.
Did you fart?
No, that was
I thought for a second you were gonna do like the welcome fellow travelers.
Oh man. Anyway, welcome guys. Episode 5 of Onwards and Upwards. Skills limited below pro. Sweet mashup extraordinaire.
What's up?
Mash. Yes.
Much mash.
Little
So below.
Very
Much skill.
Very limited.
limited stuff. So basically, synopsis of the last episode. You guys traveled from Widow's Vale to the capital. You met Helios, the god of
The literal
sun.
god.
Light music, passion, sun, all that shit.
My man.
He's a bro. He held a concert for everyone, which most of you ran away in fear, or just ran away in general.
I walked
music.
with a wheelbarrow.
I just stood there and looked.
Fair
I
enough.
got overwhelmed.
That'll happen. Yeah. And you guys have all been given some sort of mentor of a sort to help learn some skills that will that Helios believes will help you, help yourselves, and help your kingdom, and help the gods.
Sorry, what was my mentor's name again?
Your mentor's name,
Thrail?
I think that was my favorite name actually, was Thranduil. Thran. D-U will.
D-U will.
Thranduil.
Silk runner.
Silk Run.
Like the poop.
Oh
What?
gosh.
Have you guys never heard that term before?
No.
A silk runner is a poop where when you wipe your butt after, there's nothing on the toilet paper.
Oh, that's a ghost wipe.
Yeah, similar to that.
That's the one I've heard
I've
is a
heard
ghost wipe.
Yeah, I've always called it a
Ghost
ghost
wipe. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I feel like in our
Why are we talking about
I've-
poop?
in Nick and
Why
I's
not?
Skills Limited recordings, we talk about poop surprisingly a lot.
Poop is a important topic. Like, if you don't poop, you get colon cancer.
And if you don't talk about your poop, you won't know if it's weird.
And I give many warning shots of poop because I fart a lot. So,
Guys, he went for 12 hours, was it?
I think it was 10. We played D&D for 10 hours once, and I farted the whole time.
From start to finish.
It was bad. I was almost in tears at the end because I was scared.
Basically like Peter Griffin, just when he like inflates, he's like, everyone leave. I have to poop.
No,
It was more like a Jekyll and Hyde, like a
Leave me! It's dangerous to be around me!
Your Jekyll and Hyde is very strange.
Leave me!
it's more of like a werewolf thing, I guess. Anyway, yeah. So, Will, you got yourself in with the Boar Riders,
Aw,
the
yeah.
barbarian tribe that roams the land. Jason Duffy Dukes, we got you. You are rocking with the Maesters of the Flame under instruction of Ganjin Insunirius.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I read the name. Ganshin Insunirius.
Insunirius.
That's a fantastic name.
Ryan Chance, you are with the Moonspeaker Monastery under the teachings of Gabriel Rowan, the Silent Monk.
Sure you'll learn a
Denny,
lot.
Mickey, you are with the Blue Road Clerics, as well as Razaros. You're with the Blue Road Clerics as well,
Yes.
under the teachings of Mother Irene.
Yes.
So basically we're going to be jumping ahead a month here. So you guys have gone through a month of training. You've learned the ins and outs of your faction. You're not quite masters at your job, but you are definitely doing well enough. Actually, I want to see some rolls. Just give me like a basic roll, everyone.
Oh.
Keep in mind, you all have inspiration. This might be a good time.
We
Crit.
did you?
Oh my
You guys
god.
all got inspiration at the talent show.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
we did. Fucking A.
I guess I will
I
feel.
think you
I got a crit.
Okay.
I will feel inspired on my quest to find happiness. Skirt.
Oh, look, it looks like you're using one of my dice.
Okay, what's your roll?
Crit.
Crit. You?
19.
19?
4.
5.
Amazing.
18.
18? All right. So you two are working with the Blue Robe Clerics right now. And I feel like I'm looking at the camera right now, and when I look towards you, I'm actually looking at the left side of the screen. Like, look.
Yeah.
When I look at you,
Yes.
I'm looking at the wrong
Yeah,
way.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Razaros and Mickey, you guys are both working at the Blue Robe Clerics. You are excelling at everything you're doing. They have kind of led you towards being more of a religious and political ambassador, and they're kind of giving you teachings in that respect. So they're giving you lots of charisma-based training, as well as like teaching you how to be very forceful and upfront about what you want, but also fair and just. So a paladin kind of just came naturally to you, right? So that's basically the class that they threw you in, and they trained you hard through it.
I mean, my noble background also trained me for this.
Definitely, it was a very disciplined work schedule that you were very easy to do.
Yeah.
Sin and Terra just hung around the castle. They were happy not to be like working.
Yeah,
This is basically a vacation for them.
Oh,
Because no one ever got a hold of Brick to see actually what they were doing, so they just had no choice but to like house and feed these people. You coming from a more sheltered background and not having much experience other than behind the kitchen, had a little more of a tough time getting around to things, but you managed to pull through. Mother Irene really liked your she really enjoyed your personality and enjoyed spending time with you, even though you weren't the greatest in your studies. So she made sure to spend extra time with you and actually got to know you a lot better. And through getting to know you, she talked a little bit about your father and what she knew of him. Your father was an orphan here in Asmodeus. He was taken in by the Blue Robe Clerics at a young age, and he had trained to be a paladin for until the age of like 18.
whoa!
Jeez.
So from like 10 to 18, he was training to be a paladin. He was one of the best that they had, until one day for some reason he up and left, and he was never seen from again.
Wow.
And she also mentions to you that bag that you have is very special.
By the way, which we retconned, it's not a leaf that's on the bag, it's Crescent Moon.
Yeah.
Since the last episode.
My bad, I put the wrong god symbol on it. It's the symbol of Skotos, who's the who's the god of darkness, wisdom, knowledge. A good aligned god, who is the twin. I think it's sister of Helios.
You said sister last episode.
Twin of Helios.
It's brother.
Brother of.
I'm very sorry. Skotos is a male. It's the twin brother of Helios, so sun and moon.
Great.
Both good aligned. Both. You learned quite a bit about the Pantheon. So if you have any other questions about it, you'll be a little more in tune, and you'll know more if you ever have questions. Yeah. So that's all you learned about your dad. You got through your studies. It wasn't great, but your wisdom went up 1 point.
Oh, oh.
Your dexterity went up to 15. And then over to you. So you worked with the Maesters of the Flame. You learned that they get a lot of their knowledge from a being known as the Deliverer. No one knows really what the identity of the Deliverer is. No one really knows who or where or what they came from. But this being has never guided them in the wrong direction. It's helped them with a lot of scientific discoveries, such as even way back when, like how doors work, how wheels work. It's gone all the way dated back to that, and fire, to even some like supernatural things that cannot be explained, but also have been helpful in the end and helpful to Asmodeus in that time. About 2 or 3 days into your training, Timmy came by. Timmy is working with the Masters of the Flame as well. He's training with you.
Okay.
You guys didn't take a lot of the same classes together. It was very class based. You found it very similar to your schooling in the philosophy, except a lot more in depth, a lot harder work. You kind of fell behind a little bit here and there, but for some reason when it came to the tests, everything kind of came together and you did it properly. And you've, through working with the Maesters and Ganjin, and also just kind of like committing rituals and all these things, you've managed to actually pull some supernatural energy out of your pact, basically, with the Deliverer, and you can now cast certain spells and stuff. So you're essentially a warlock. right? And so is Timmy.
Tim,
Yes.
the warlock.
Tim is a warlock. You'll see. Fairies. You kind of went into the boar riders a little bit hesitant.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, well, these guys are all just raging raging nature-holic freaks. You actually get there and you find that they were very, very zen in the way that they operate. They're like, you can't fully rage until you fully have control over yourself. Many of them were all have side hobbies. Some of them would be like blacksmithing, leatherworking. There are a few artists, as you would say, a few barbarians, to be honest.
Nice.
So some of them love.
So I actually was pretty at home.
Yeah, like it worked
First
out really
time
well.
I've ever felt that way.
But they all share in a like brother and sisterhood. They're female and male, obviously, and they really believe in like a tight knit family, and they also believe in like tight connection to the earth. And they actually like some people questioned you about your relationship with nature because you are of like an elemental.
Yeah, I'm an elemental.
elemental object, right? So
I think in this lore that I'm actually the son of a genie and a human.
yeah,
I think it's how it works in this time.
something like that.
Different from fourth.
But they basically question. You don't have much to answer because you don't know much about Ganassi or anything. You've only been dealing with other people.
Yeah, I've really only met a few Ganassi ever.
But they ask you a few interesting questions, and you manage to figure out a few things about yourself while like being able to hone your emotions a little better. You've learned how to like switch rage on and off. It no longer just gets out of your hands.
Yeah.
As well, your strength has gone up to 15.
Cool.
Yeah.
It was at 14, so.
Yeah, 15. You can do one finger push-ups like plank wise though. You can't do it on as a handstand.
Cool. Additional feats, I guess.
It's actually something that they find pride in because people know them by that.
Okay.
And for the stream there's Chelsea. Say hi, Chelsea. The camera's right there. Yeah. So basically, you've been practicing. They really focus very little on their fighting styles, and more on just like being able to control your emotion and focusing it in the right areas.
Okay, great.
Yeah. As for yourself, you found when you got up to the monastery that people are much more talkative than Gabriel.
Good.
Gabriel took a vow of silence because it is his firm belief that you can't learn something if you're too busy speaking. He believes that you have to listen to learn. So he until he feels sufficiently wise enough to speak and teach, he refuses to speak. Which many people have found him to be a teacher because he's doing it. So they learn by watching him more than anything, and they move very fluidly, and they try to mimic nature in a sense. So like certain moves they'll say it'll mimic like a river, so it'll be a very fluid yet destructive path kind of thing, right? You managed to find a few people who share similar interests in like plant life and trees and the grassy area, mostly elves, and they really had a good time talking to you about different basically different faunas. Faunus? No, floras. Flora.
Flora as plants.
Flora. Different flora. They were very interested because they never really thought about the taste of things.
Yeah.
They more thought about like the smell or the properties. So it kind of opened a new aspect to them. And through your training with it was weird. Kind of like you trained with Gabriel, and then you go to bed, and then the next day you kind of wake up a little bit like enlightened with something. You don't know what you learned, but you feel like you learned something from him. He never spoke.
Yeah.
It was really interesting. It's almost like he taught you life lessons without saying a word.
Yeah. Did any of the monks play an instrument?
Yeah, definitely. There were a few people who mostly lutes, like stringed instruments. Like
Okay, because they would have taught me.
You guys also aren't. You guys also aren't secluded as many monasteries would be. Like you guys can go down to town anytime you'd like. A lot of them frequently go to the bars. Don't drink though. They don't drink. You're not said you're not allowed to, but they don't drink.
Mhm.
But they do go because they believe that like you can learn from people. So spending time with people is important as long as you keep that open and conscious mind.
Mhm.
So yeah. But basically, it's been a month. You guys have all trained under your mentors and with colleagues, and you've all made it to level 3 actually, which you guys already have your classes, so you're not surprised.
Did my stats go up?
Oh yes, sorry, your wisdom is not 15.
15. I diggity damn. That crit.
Jeez, that's a big improvement.
He was shit on for stats.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so you're 15. I want to make sure that you guys had like a choice to next level. If you want to level up a stat, then you get a bonus to something. You were already at 18, so
Yeah.
Maybe I'll take that 1 in strength and put 1 into con. Have that +5 modifier for con.
yeah. Anyway, so now a month has passed. You remember Helios saying that I'll see you guys in a month. Helios hasn't been down to the mortal plane, or at least in Asmodeus, since the concert.
The great concert of the sun.
The great concerts of the sun god. you know from hanging around the city now that Helios is really the only god who frequently comes down. There have been sightings and tales of like Skotos coming down to converse with the blue robe clerics every once in a while. Dante and Durgus, who are the ancient gods, they are the father and mother of Skotos and Helios. They have been down once or twice, but only like in times of great war or famine or stuff like that. Can basically come and intervene. Indira hasn't been seen in centuries. She's the tempest god, the god of like chaos and stuff. And Nero only comes down in times of like
Calamity.
basically. Yeah, he is the person who brings like plague and awfulness. He's
He's
war.
the one who knocks.
He's basically the person who's like, if things are not going the way that the gods want to see them go, Nero's comes down and puts his hand down. He strikes that shit down. He makes sure that there's the order, not in the good way all the time. Gwendolyn hasn't been heard of in any history to come down ever. Yeah. Do you guys have any questions about the month you spent? Yes.
Do they actually ride boars?
Yes.
Was there a bull?
You let the dice decide. 60 or higher.
Okay.
Yes.
I spent the month trying to ride the bull.
I would love an animal handling check.
Sure. With advantage because I spent a month.
Sure.
Yay. That's going to be a 14.
You managed to be in its presence by the end of the month and it not run away.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Cool. It treats you like or you can treat it like a stray dog.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah. Any other questions about the month that you guys spent here? Anything you want to know? Did I miss anything?
Melted con.
You seem like you want to say something.
How much does a loot cost?
20 gold.
Alright, I'll buy one for myself.
Cool. You guys didn't acquire any gold in this last month because everything had been given to you. If your factions didn't provide it for you, the kingdom would give it to you. You also notice
Can the kingdom pay my student loan?
they can pay for the month that you spent.
Yes.
What do you tell them the minimum payment was?
19.
Okay.
That is the minimum payment.
Very honest.
They pay the minimum
Very
payment.
honest.
It was 700.
That's right.
I've been in school for a long time.
Yeah. I'm also
Um,
somewhat scared of these people, though.
Okay.
I think I'm nervous.
it's a very especially the Mace of the Flame. It's very cutthroat. It's like
Yeah.
if you're dumb, they kind of look down upon you,
Right.
which they kind of did throughout the courses. But once the test came around, I was like, oh, well, he's smart. Okay, cool. Fair enough. Yeah, you just didn't do well in classes with people. When it came
Right.
to you in a piece of paper, you nailed it.
Mm-hmm.
Any other questions for the month? Cool. So you guys are summoned back to the hall for an evening banquet in your guys' honor, as well as a few other champions from other towns. I'm gonna say it's noon of that day. You have a couple hours in town. There's lots of places of interest if you'd like to go. Anything you guys are interested in, I can go around the table. Sure.
Where's the bull?
Where's the bull? Out in the fields where you practiced. Cool.
You shall find me there.
Okay. Sounds good. Make another animal check. No event.
Oh, 20.
Nice. Cool. I'll get back to that.
I will go to the marketplace,
Okay.
and
Do you want to go to the grocery or the artisan market?
I will go to the artisan market.
Okay.
I will go see if there are any herbalists around.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna give you guys a few little like points of interest.
Okay.
So Asmodeus is a massive town. It has everything and anything under the sun. Yes. There is like blacksmith, tanners, amphitheater, where concerts and theater is played. There's plenty of restaurants. There's the docks to the south, and there's the air docks to the north.
The air dogs.
There is the dock doors. There is the church district where you spend a lot of your time, you guys. There's the guild hall where you spend a lot of your time. That's where the Maester's library or the Maester's hall and the Great Anistonia library is. What else is there? There is plenty of things in the artisans market, grocery market. There is a baker, butcher, plenty of bars, and a couple inns. So just so you guys know.
Okay. So in this case, I will go to the smith.
The blacksmith?
Mm.
Oh, you're gonna go to the Iron Palace, eh?
No, is there like a
No.
I suppose I'd be looking, someone to make a staff, like a wooden staff. So like, would that be a carpenter? Would that be?
You could try the woodworker, or you could try the artisans market, or you could try the blacksmith.
I'll try.
Metal staff.
I guess I'll go to the penis.
Okay. All right. So you go to the blacksmith / whorehouse, called the Iron Palace. You know of your time being here. It's owned by a married couple, Peter and Rhonda Yunstein. Rhonda runs the blacksmith. Peter runs the whorehouse.
I go to Rhonda.
Okay.
I don't want to talk to
The
Peter.
only difference between the way that they look is Peter has a mustache.
Okay.
Yeah. What can I do you for?
Do you know how to make
They both say the same thing when you walk in.
That's right.
What can I do you for? Have you seen the monk weapons, the staffs that they train with?
Yes.
I have been training with one of those. I would like an actual staff.
About how long you're looking for?
How long is
I
a
heard
bow
the
staff?
ones next door are pretty used to working on staffs.
Bow staffs are typically like what, 7 feet?
7 to 8 feet.
Yeah, I'll get 8 feet.
Okay.
Tall fucking thing.
And what are you thinking material wise?
Not steel. Do you perhaps work with bamboo or anything like that? With some metal on the end?
I haven't worked with some good wood in a long time. Man, these Peter's jokes are awesome.
Is there anyone I could ask around there?
For wood?
No.
I haven't done woodworking in a while, but I was known to be quite good before my husband and I got into this business. I could make a trip to the artisans market a little bit later and see what kind of wood I can pick up.
Thank you.
Preferably something light and durable, eh?
Mm-hmm.
I'll see what I can do.
What would that cost me? I have 100.
You're with the kingdom, yes?
Yes, I'm with the Munch.
You're one of those importees. Just maybe a good word to the king if you're gonna see him anytime soon would be payment enough.
Your name is?
My name is Rhonda.
Rhonda
Youngstein.
I will tell the king if I ever meet him.
All right. Well, if you can promise me that whenever you meet him, that a good word will be put in for our small business here, it'd be great.
I fish into my bag of gold that I brought with me, and I lay 10 on the table, and I say, from one business to another, I support you, and hope you do well.
So, you sell spices, yes?
Yes.
I see by your wheelbarrow you carry everywhere.
Mm.
You got any really spicy stuff?
Yes.
I'll take some of that. There's some customers I don't want coming back, and maybe I could deter them in a way.
They will never come back.
Wonderful. You keep the gold and give me a spice and we'll call it even.
Okay, I go to my wheelbarrow and I pull out the jar that has 5 scratch marks on it.
Oh dear.
There's only 1 leaf in there. I used 4 on Durvin.
Yeah.
So 5. I pull out the only leaf. I say, "This is the spiciest leaf I have found ever. I have never shown anyone this.
Perfect.
You will use it. I have never seen it before. I did not try it. I smelled it and was repelled."
Perfect. We'll see how it works. I will. I'll contact you. No need to come back for your staff.
Thank you.
Cheers.
I am staying at the keep.
Wonderful. You're hanging with your boar.
Yeah.
Your bull.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Your bull is very interesting in the way that it has grown up with the boars. Almost to the point where it's like its mannerisms have become very boary. So it rolls around in the mud with the other boars. It enjoys being dirty. That's how it thinks it cools down. As well, its teeth have actually like grown a little bit longer, so they're almost like tusks.
Cool.
So
He has like horns and then tusks.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah. It's also smaller than all the boars that the barbarians ride.
Smaller.
The boars are like, there's giant boars and then there's these boars.
Okay.
Your bull is the size of a giant boar. These are huge boars.
Okay, cool.
But so it's smaller in comparison, but just as strong.
Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, I mean, I rolled a 20 on handling, so what does that mean? Sorry, I guess I should...
You were able to actually like walk up, place a hand on the bull without it like kicking or running away, and it seems to have kind of moved into your hand, and then you just kind of sat down and started painting because it didn't.
Yeah, painting the bull. Yeah.
Yeah, and then while you were painting, looking down, you heard a big thump. Your easel toppled over from the top, and it just sat down right beside you.
I put one hand on its head, just kind of start petting it.
It's all cool.
I'm gonna I'm gonna set up my easel and keep painting again.
Sure.
Yeah, but it's gonna be a self-portrait of me petting the bull.
Okay.
Oh, could I before I leave the smith, could I let her know that I would want like a little leaf carved into it?
Sure.
Yeah.
Like the 2-sprig leaf thing.
No, I have a little green necklace on. It's like a
Sure.
like a sort of the eye-shaped leaf.
Okay. Yeah, you showed me that.
Yeah, it's just, could you put like this stone in it?
Okay. You want the actual necklace stone?
Well, one similar.
Cool. How do you keep track of the time?
I wear it.
The sun.
Okay.
Mainly is.
Make a nature check.
Yeah. Let's see if I keep track of time like that. 9.
Okay.
Oh,
So I suppose spending all my time in the guild, I spend most of my time there because I don't want to go out and.
Yeah.
I'm nervous about just how many people there are around.
You're also given a less time than the monks to leave
Right.
the hall. So.
But I think I'm going to spend my time. So I've been going through this training. I do these tests and I get all nervous. And then somehow at some point later, there's some sort of elemental energy that I feel. And it's from some mysterious thing that people aren't telling me about, the Deliverer.
Yes.
All I know is its name, really.
Yes.
So I'm going to spend time in the library trying to figure out this Deliverer. Like, what is... I felt this thing.
Roll a religion check.
11 on the roll. Where's religion on there? Intelligence. Oh. This would be like 15.
Okay. So you know that the Deliverer is not in any textbooks that predate like 200 years ago. It is a very recent occurrence, and but a very powerful one to become this popular and to warrant this much study. So that seems a little weird to you. Yeah. That's about all you get. As well. I'm assuming you're spending late nights in the Maester's Hall in the library. Whenever you like start like getting that little bit of heavy eyelid kind of thing, you see like little colored specks kind of back in the back of your eye kind of thing. But then whenever you look there, it's not there.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
What does it mean?
Yeah.
Over the course of the month, I just continue searching for that, and that's what I come up with.
Yeah, basically, and also through your research of the Deliverer, stuff that they don't teach you and you're just reading on your own, people are always very, or at least maesters who have passed, their like regrets that they've written down in their journals have always been like, I just wish I had more time. Like I wish that I was on this world longer to learn more about this because there's something here. Like there's the deliverer. It almost feels like the deliverer is muffled. Like it's just trying to give us something, and it can never give us the whole thing.
Huh.
That's kind of what you get from readings.
Okay. All right.
Mickey, noon of the first day.
I think I've made a habit of like walking through the market every day,
Wonderful.
just to kind of like see all the food and stuff.
Do you prefer like the food market or the artisans market?
I
Or
probably
both.
go through both, but I'd make a point of going to the food one first.
Fair enough. Yeah. You know, and you gained a very keen eye, especially working in a restaurant, that the food in Asmodeus is very hit or miss. There's this thing, and it's the grocery really. It's the fresh fruit and vegetables.
Right.
There's a lot of like farmers and butchers and everything that are basically finding ways to pretty up their food, but it doesn't taste good or it goes bad really quick.
Right.
It's the epidemic called food fallacy. You've gained a really good eye on just knowing what isn't and what is good, and like you made really good friends with a lot of the restaurants because you've helped them. Every morning you're like, that's bad. I'm like, no, it's not. It's like you break it open, it's all moldy, and they're just like, oh, it is bad. So yeah, you've actually managed to like make some good friends with some of the restaurants and make a couple gold on the way. You've made maybe like 80 gold in a month.
80?
Yeah.
It's a month.
Because they pay you
that's
they
nice.
pay you a percentage of like what they're buying just to make sure it's good.
Oh,
Because it costs a lot less than coming back and buying more.
Oh, would I have sold any spices in this month? I feel like I might have. Should I roll?
Yeah, well, charisma check.
Oh,
Can I have tried to sell paintings?
Not 4.
Your selling is very limited. You can spend a lot more time on studies.
With the monks.
I'll say you made like 3 gold.
Yeah. Otherwise, like, other than walking around the markets and stuff, like, probably just kind of getting bored and restless, just kind of like pulling pranks with newfound powers.
Sure.
Just like make a window fly open here, disguise self, and imitate somebody here or there.
Okay, cool.
Just mess with people.
Wonderful. Nice. I dig it. I love the trickery already.
Oh, you're a trickery cleric?
Yeah.
Fantastic. I've never seen
What are
one.
some of the traits of like a triggery cleric that they
So-
say in there?
Like some of the, to go to like the book description at level 3, like at this point, I can touch somebody and give them the benefit of advantage on stealth checks for an hour. So I can grant that.
Those eyes.
So and that benefit lasts for the hour or until I cast it again.
Yeah,
so I
okay.
can use that over and over. And my channel divinity, I can duplicate myself and use a bonus action to make it move around, giving people disadvantage if me and the thing are side by side, and they try and attack one of us just because we're confusing.
Okay, is there any like end goal to a lot of these tricks, or is it just more because you're bored?
It's mostly out of boredom. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pretty immature, so I'm just like, oh, I want to do stuff.
Fair enough. There's actually a few other cleric recruits that are working with you that came in later as you did, and I've kind of like grown around you and become kind of like your followers in a sense. They find joy in what you do, and they try and imitate it, and a lot of times they fail, and you'll have to run away. But you've kind of become like a leader of like a mini gang
Oh, interesting.
of little trickery clerics.
Cool.
And you in that month?
I'm gonna do the complete opposite of him.
That's why you're doing well in class and he's not.
Exactly. I'm gonna go around and meet the people.
Sure.
I want to figure out what makes this town work. Why
Okay.
does it work so well?
You've actually managed to
does the job.
must job. You've actually managed to meet with a few of the high-standing political officers here. You have shaken hands with Syrian, the king, once or twice. Yeah. But when you try to like talk about like the political climate of the place and stuff like that, he kind of just like, it's no time for that. We're at a party or something like that.
And all of a sudden, people
Completely
crowd in.
I don't think he actually deals with the city. Too much partying going on.
But you managed to talk with a lot of like
Sun goddess
the
putting on
maesters as well
cosplay.
as Mother Irene, and you've learned a lot about this new like democratic system that they're trying. You've also seen that it's been very difficult allotting resources to a lot of the programs that they want to do, and they're trying to think of ways to do it. And there's a big rumor going around. There's a lot of talk about like going to war and taking over other places to get the resources. But then there's a very big portion of the government that's like, no, that's wrong. Clearly, we can't just take over like Kruzak or whatever to make our country better. We have to make our country better internally. So then they're that what they're kind of leaning towards, but it's a lot harder, is like trying to do more research into like the oceans or into the forest that they don't know too much about, and trying to like find a well of resources within their country, within the kingdom.
I offer to help them in some way or form.
Okay. There's a lot of great minds on these councils and stuff, so they invite you to like sit in every once in a while. You have a tough time providing any advice because these guys are at a blank for a lot of it.
Yeah.
But you get involved in some pretty interesting discussion, and you notice that like, at least amongst the new wave of people in the government, like the people that Syrians brought in, there's a lot more morals. There's a lot more people who are like more morals. There's a lot more people who are making sure that the good of people is brought first, and not the good of just the kingdom. Like, it's got to be the people before the kingdom, not the kingdom before the people.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's some things you can take home to Bannerman eventually. But yeah, that's what you learn. Your studies with Irene have gone great. So your smite.
Exactly.
This last day, what are you doing?
Again,
Just gonna be hanging around,
pretty much.
trying to sit on some meetings. Trying to sit in on some meetings.
Yeah. Or if anything happens in the town, I'll go help out.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So 6 o'clock rolls around. You guys all know your summons for like 6 o'clock. So is everyone making it there?
Yep. I guess I walk over with Tim and ask him about how he's felt over this past month.
So you meet Tim. I'm gonna say you meet Tim at his dorm or his quarters, and you knock on the door, and he says, "Well, wait a minute." He opens the door, and he's got this little tiny flying snake flying around. You saw Tim yesterday and didn't have it.
Right.
He's kind of looking at the thing. He's like, it looks like a tiny dragon, basically.
Right.
This thing kind of just appeared. It's very colorful.
Huh. And when?
I woke up and it was just swirling around on the bed and stuff, and yeah. It's kind of just hanging around. It seems harmless, and it kind of just like floats around arm limbs and stuff, and like hangs around, and sometimes it'll just like wrap around and perch on his shoulders.
Oh. Okay, this place is very strange, isn't it?
I agree, but have you seen some of the crazy stuff we can do? Like, and he like blows a door off the hinges with Eldritch Blast.
So,
This is fucking crazy.
So I'm gonna go, huh, and then I hold what appears to be a javelin in my hand.
Okay.
That has suddenly appeared there. Then become very surprised that the javelin that I was holding onto so firmly in the first battle I've ever had in my life just appeared in my hands.
And then it disappears.
Yeah.
I see you've chosen your pact.
Yes, I suppose I did.
Is that the first time you've done that?
Yes. I mean, I don't know. For once, I don't know what I'm doing.
Interesting. For once I do. I chose the Pact of the Tome, and I got this awesome book. Chain?
Wait a minute.
Tome,
Yeah, Tome is the book.
Soon.
No, he's got Tome now. This thing just appeared.
Dun dun dun.
Tome. And I got this cool book, and I got a few more interesting spells. I'm excited.
And I've got this sword.
And I've got this mage.
I think somebody's broken.
And I've got this demon. So he's fucking
I'm
demon
looking at my head. It
strings.
turns all the way around.
Oh, dear Lord.
Anyway, we gotta go. We gotta go see Helios, right?
Yes. We have to.
I never got to meet him. Is he cool?
He is everything you think he is. Oddly enough.
Should I bring sunglasses?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'll be right back. He runs in, comes out with like these really doofy, like really like you think they look cool kind of sunglasses.
Right.
Yeah. The '90s cool guy sunglasses.
And on our way, if I see somewhere a vendor with sunglasses, I'm gonna quickly give them 1 gold and take sunglasses.
Oh, you definitely got some.
All right, I have sunglasses.
You got some aviators.
Great, I got aviators.
Oh, I want to eat.
All right. You're gonna be a little bit late.
Yeah.
You spent some time fainting, and you're pretty excited. And didn't want to. It's kind of like when a dog falls asleep in your lap. It's against the law to wake that dog up.
That's how I took it.
Yeah. You're not too late, but you're a little bit late. You in time?
Yes, absolutely.
Cool. All right. You guys enter those wooden doors. They are in the same position, slightly open. As you guys all enter.
I look like Chance.
You look like
I've used disguise self to just enter as Chance.
amazing.
Oh dear.
You basically you walk in and Helios is so you don't see Helios at first. You hear a big booming laugh, and he peeks his head out from one of the banners hanging on the wall, and he's like, "That's hilarious," and goes back behind the banner. Shh! I have to make a grand entrance.
Yes, I know.
Can we please replace the chance figure, like where Mickey is right now? Yeah. Just when he's transformed to someone else.
That's amazing. Awesome.
Yes.
So you walk in first, and then you fall right behind.
Do I know he did this?
What's the check? Is there a check for disguise self, or what's the deal?
Probably
All right,
deception.
there's probably some sort of intelligence check. Hold on. Oh, where did? Oh, there we go. Oh, and now back out. Oh, apps, you work wonderfully. Here we go.
Here comes
Okay.
the boom.
Here comes the book.
You can make an intelligence investigation check against my spell save
Yeah.
If you want to.
if
Yes.
you would like.
Yeah.
My spell save is 13.
Intelligence check.
You're lucky. I'm stupid.
So there's a chance.
I am a chance. Yes.
Intelligence check?
Yeah, intelligence investigation.
Oh, investigation.
Awesome.
11.
Not quite.
Not
I
quite as high as
believe-
13.
I believe you're a chance. Hey, how did your training go?
It was spicy.
No doubt about it.
Wow, it's almost
No
perfect.
doubt about it.
Who can see through it?
Not Sanka. Not Lazarus, I tell you.
I'm
that.
Ricky the music guy.
It all started with the impression of Ricky that he realized his love for disguise.
You know what? That's kind of what my inspiration to choose this class was. I'm like, I want to be able to become Ricky.
Fair enough.
I can make Ricky real.
Real Ricky. All right,
You're gonna get like split personality or something.
you and Timmy walk in. The flying snake has just basically curled itself around Timmy's shoulder, kind of like a Indiana Jones in his rope.
Mhm.
And it's just like its head's popped up right here. Yeah. You walk in shortly after. There is you in the room. You can do an intelligence check if you like.
Intelligence investigation.
What?
Investigation.
Intelligence? That's 12.
Investigation.
Oh, investigation. That's a 12.
It's
You believe it.
I think that there's just a mirror in the room, I guess.
I approach. Like when you come in, I try and like mirror you.
Yeah, so I approach you. I leave my hunched over form. I stand up. I stand much taller this way. And I walk up to you. I go, "What sorcery is this? Claw? I don't like this. Whoever you are, imposter. You must stop this now."
No, you must stop this now.
You are the imposter.
No, you are the imposter.
This moment you walk in.
The doors are already open.
Yeah, they're like this.
Firm steps come in behind. Just hey,
Hello, Farius.
I'm not even gonna try. Cool. See, the monk training went well.
Very well.
It's interesting that you can make two of you now.
That is not...
So,
He's practically trained.
Anyways, where's Helios?
I'm gonna look back now and see both of them, and I'm gonna do an intelligence check to see.
Okay.
Oh! Nobody's
Wow!
We both look at each other, and it's a simultaneous imposter.
It's like when you walk in and go, no.
I would have recognized it too.
Once you guys are all kind of murmured down and you've given up on trying to figure this shit out.
I'm cool. Are you not doing this?
I turn it up and I just laugh.
I
So-
understand now.
Oh.
What did you learn during monk training then?
What's the
A
deal
great many
with
things
that?
about myself, nature, and harnessing techniques that I did not once know before.
Me too.
Me three.
Those exact same things.
I can
I wish I learned what
I learned many fighting styles,
Oh, I know how to fight.
and I also learned how to play the lute, and I feel a certain energy breathing in my body. I don't know what it is, though.
I feel certain energy sometimes too.
I'm happy for you, painter.
Lights go black.
I put on the sunglasses.
I'm gonna use thaumaturgy to make my eyes black.
I'm gonna wait for the screams of everyone else with my eyes covered.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow him. Just
You basically
I
hear
stare at him.
the won't get fooled again scream. Big pillars of fire rise on either side of the throne.
I fucking love Helios.
Oh, great.
Helios the size of like 4 dong collars or 4 brick walls comes in and he does a power slide on his knees down the middle of the
He is a fucking rock star.
So you're gonna do a check on that power slide?
It's a D20.
Proficient in power sliding.
he's proficient in guys. He has advantage
Plus
in power
10.
sliding. You got a 34.
Plus 10 to power sliding.
34.
That was a godlike power slide. Basically, he comes in and slides, and like this blast of wind blows all your hair and any hats you have back and off you.
My cape is flapping.
I think
Yeah.
it's good to open my eyes now. I blink a bunch.
Yeah. You guys all get advantage on your con saves to be blind.
No,
I got a 17 on my
17.
first one.
19.
Or 18 there. Yeah.
This dice finally is good, and I crit.
Oh wait,
Nice.
no, sorry, 18.
You just stared into the sun.
Yep.
Fair enough, guys.
I've been trained by the moon. I can take it.
Fair enough.
I'm trained by his father.
Yep.
When he appears and finishes his rock star moment, I'm going to do that.
You have no power here.
That is, I'm assuming, the monk greeting.
Perfect. He comes, power slides in, but the music kind of dies down, and he stands up, brushes himself off. Ah, I see. I sense that you're all much more powerful. How did the training go, fellas?
Quite well.
Wondrous.
Timmy. Okay, good. Yeah, you'll make fine champions.
I just kind of sigh.
By the way, everyone totally fell for it.
That was awesome.
Yo, did you just get a high five from Helios?
He high fives and his hand, because he's a little distance away from you. He's like, here. And you guys are there. His hand like extends and high fives, and then comes and slings back.
I'm slightly disturbed.
It's on like a spring. It's like a not his hand kind of thing.
It's like Spy Kids 3D.
100%.
It's like Naruto.
I pictured like a radiant sun hand just comes out and just like
goes through you.
When you said it was the spring,
Vaporize.
like a spring,
Yeah.
I pictured that new Wii.
Oh, arms.
Yeah, the arms
Oh,
game with the
yeah.
spring.
Yeah, that's what it was. He goes like this. Boing, psh.
DLC. Look
Yeah.
for it at arms.
Helios DLC.
Yeah.
So you get a high five from Helios. Sweet. He's like, that was awesome, man. It's good shit.
I don't know. Helios is so modern.
Trying to relate, man.
Yeah, I mean, he's the fucking bomb, dude.
Trying to relate. So, do you guys feel up for a mission?
A mission?
Yes!
Whoa.
Oh!
You're all a little too eager here. What mission is,
Mission? Why do we have to mission?
Because we can do stuff now. We don't have to stay here.
It's a job.
We don't even...
That fit. Job?
Depends on the mission. We don't even have weapons.
I am a weapon.
Don't you worry about that, my son. We've got lots of stuff for you. We won't send our soldiers out there to be like lambs to the slaughter. Of course, you'll be set up. You're goddamn champions of the gods.
My question is use of the phrase set up.
I raise my. Will we be seeing the king anytime soon?
I've already seen him.
You're a humble one.
Twice?
To answer your question, Chance, yes, he's actually going to meet us here today.
Good. I'm very excited to meet him.
Wonderful. I mean, he's excited to meet you guys too. He's been very busy this past month, as being his first month in office, and he hasn't had a chance to get along and meet with you guys, but he made sure to clear his schedule for this time. So anyway, your mission, if you guys so choose to accept, I will blow up in the next 30 seconds. It doesn't say the blow up part. Basically, he's like, if you guys are comfortable with this, we're having an issue up in the Elm Forest. And he snaps his fingers, and a map appears before him. If you guys could clear this a little bit, please. So I can grab the bloody map. All right.
Dang.
Yeah, so here's the map that Ryan and I made, actually. But, in story's sake, Helios snaps and this map appears before you guys. It's basically glowing in front of you, before all of you, and he's kind of got like a celestial laser pointer going on right now from behind it, and he points. He's like, "So here we are in Asmodeus, as you can see by the Edward's Keep Tower. We are having issues up here, actually, in the Elm Forest, on the pass between the Elm Forest and the Great Lake. Our trader goes to there, and we've been hearing tales of rotting and decay, and the townspeople around there in the town of Netherflame seem to be a little bit distraught, but none of the travelers, nor merchants, nor political officers could put their finger on it. You all seem to be very wise and able to handle yourself in social situations. So we'd like to send you in, I kind of as an undercover unit to see the going-ons down there. Through my sources, we know that a creature has moved in to the region recently, and perhaps they could have something to do with it. They're of Fey descent, although we're not sure exactly who they are. The Fey, for anyone not familiar.
That's what we do, right?
I'm not the Fae.
The Fey, for anyone who's not familiar, is a type of being who comes from the land of the Feywild, which is a parallel universe to this one, full of sylvan creatures. And
I have met some of these creatures.
Yes, the Elmwood is kind of where we find a close connection between the Feywild and our plane. So perhaps some of that energy has been flowing through the forest. Anyways, what I ask of you is to perhaps go there, investigate what's going on, and perhaps set ease to the disturbance. Why are you all This is weird.
Just confirming.
I thought that's what
Can we get a new confirming thing going on? This is freaking me out.
I will say yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Helios.
Yes. I understand.
I understand.
I can't tell if you're just just fucking with me? Or...
I am not. I have questions.
I am
Pull one
not
over on a
fucking
god.
with you. I understand now.
What does this say?
Nor am I fucking you either.
Which one? The big letters?
Mm.
Anis. He kind of looks back at the throat. Anistonia.
Anistonia.
Yes.
Sorry, I was taught how to speak, but not how to read.
You're illiterate?
Yes.
Oh, it's a good thing you didn't get sent to the Maesters, or they would have had your head.
Mm.
Um,
I can speak Sylvan and Elven though.
Oh, interesting. Perhaps you could be of a great use in this mission.
Hmm.
We can provide with you some resources, but we don't want to give you too much that will show your allegiance with the capital, so as not to stir any conflict with the townspeople. As you can see, the place that you are going to be going is on the border of the land of the Red Bannermen and Anistonia.
Oh, fucking hell there, bud.
So
Is that what we say?
How Canadian of you.
The great land of Canada.
Go for a rip up to the forest.
Oh fuck Kanakistan, bud, you fucking
Whoa!
fuck Kanakistan?
yeah. Kanakistan there, bud.
Oh, fuck yes, buddy.
That's what we called it, Barry. Shoutouts to Barry.
Now, as for the map, I gift it to you, and it slowly loses its brilliance, and it's dimming, and it turns into like a deep brown parchment paper. It looks very old, very worn. It also looks like many different pens have been used on it. Two main different styles are very apparent in the writing. So the more cursive writing, you can tell is one cartographer, whereas the more blocky straight line writing is another cartographer. He says that this map, in fact, belonged to the very founder of Anistonia, Edward Anistus, and he highlights E. Anistus here. We're unsure of who took possession of it after. He highlights the other signature there. But it seems as though they had picked up where Edward had lost his way. As you can see, Urungul and Hutrus don't exist anymore. This is now the land of the Red Bannermen, as I'm sure you're aware.
Yes.
The Red Bannermen, the Dragonborn Legion came from the island over here and took over this land through years of warfare. And now we share the Great Lake and the Elmwood with them. To our east is Kruzak. Wonderful neighbors and resources to be had if ever needed. And further east to that is the desert of Farash, which clearly our two cartographers were unable to travel to due to its harshness and difficulty to explore. And south of that, the great island of Sloan, which is only to be known as like the Ganassi Isles. We've not had great dealings with them. We've tried on many occasions over the millennia to have trading routes with them and certain alliances, but they seem to carry a great hatred for the mainland. So we're unsure of what to do down there. I'm letting you guys know this because you guys are part of us, and we want to make sure that you are in the know just as much as we are.
Thank you, Helios.
Helios just gets really bright and like flames go.
Yeah, he's like Hades from Hercules.
Okay.
I'm calm. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. You guys are hilarious, I must say. A little bit annoying, but hilarious nonetheless. But do you guys accept? His eyes like start glowing. So,
Small black beady eyes stare back.
so what say you?
What's
Do
that
you want,
island?
Do you want to the island down here? This is Yif. It's a small island dense with forest that Anistonia has discovered, but we haven't found much use for it. Although it is full of wood resource and nature, it's just too far right now for us to reap any of its benefits. Yeah, that's all we're aware of.
And why is that X'd out? I should know this.
I'm unsure why Edward or the other author would have X'd it out.
Okay.
To be honest with you. I've seen some of the stuff that's gone on there, but I don't know of any reason why it'd be X'd out.
Okay.
Anyway, I have to get back up to the celestial plane. I will leave you in the capable hands of Syrian here. Please keep the map, and please accept the gifts that him and I have curated for you.
Sorry, that one was an accident.
You can see him just like rethinking your gift. Anyways, I bid you adieu.
Thank you.
And if there's ever a really cool party, send me an invite.
What's the best way to get a hold of you? Like Raven or
Do we
message?
pray to the sun?
Just pray.
Pray.
Yeah.
Yo, Helios, there's a real tight ass party going on down here, man.
Dude, 4 kegs, man.
Bring the coke. What's up, bitches?
Comes down with like armfuls of coke.
This is what you bet, right?
Let's go, open
But
up.
his size, like armfuls of cocaine.
Oh my
Let's
god.
get this party started.
Bring down a cubic meter of
It's like the
heroin.
biggest frat guy ever.
And then with that, he like snaps his fingers, and a bright flash. Everyone with a Constitution save.
I have advantage because I'm wearing
Start with
sunglasses.
the sunglasses. Yeah.
13.
19.
12.
That's
Con?
Yeah.
16.
18.
Cool. Yeah, you're all good. All right, no blood. You're like a little
Like,
bit.
oh,
It's
crap.
bright.
Oh,
Wasn't ready.
Jesus.
But it's good.
Off guard.
Yeah, and basically when the light comes back to your eyes, before you see Syrian and his now wife, Alona.
Whenever we
I-
pray to Helios, he hears?
I bow.
I go down on one knee
Everyone's just ignoring you.
and yeah. Just
I'm gonna
your
pray
grace.
to Helios. Be like, Helios, we are having a great dinner right now. Would you like to join us?
Oh no!
Everyone roll a constitution.
You basically hear a whisper in your head. No, you're not. Don't lie to Helios, especially about parties.
It's one thing you'll get smited for.
Okay,
You said
so I
there
hear
was a
this
party.
whisper in my head. Like, "Huh, this dinner will not go so well, guys. Helios said it's not very good. I am concerned about the food.
Well, did Mickey pick it? Like, there's a problem. Anyway, they're both standing before you.
Nobody listens.
Alona and Syrian. Syrian wearing absolutely gorgeous silver armor with gold trimming, with a red cape behind him. It's very light armor. It covers like your vitals, but otherwise it's like either chain or leather everywhere else. He's got a bow at his back as well as a varnished leather quiver at his side. And Alona is rocking a long sword to the right and a shield on her back. And she's wearing more a spiky style silvered plate armor. Yeah. They both stand before you, and they have chests in front of them.
Chess?
chests.
I take a knee.
I'm already on my knee.
Yep, same.
Down.
I go on my knee.
Like, oh.
Where did everyone? Oh. They both bow towards you. It is a pleasure to finally meet you, says Syrian. I heard a little bit of your talent show in Widow's Fair, but Brick spoke highly of all 6 of you. And I look around and I see great potential here, and I see the opportunity for heroes and heroines before me. You guys remind me a lot of what's the name of the? What are they named?
Top 10 inspirational speeches of D&D. You guys seem like the hero potential field type. Can,
What's the name?
make some weapons.
Yep.
Go.
Come on.
You all get an inspiration.
I'm just looking
I
for
don't
the
think
name
I
of
I don't know.
Syrian's band.
I don't
people.
know. Oh,
That's like the inspirational leader feat. Every time I read that you give an inspirational speech for 10 minutes to your comrades, I'm like, who can speak inspirationally for 10 fucking minutes?
yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's like a TED talk of
Like,
inspiration.
imagine a D&D being like, okay, what exactly did you say during those 10 minutes? Like,
We're gonna go in
Exactly.
there. We're gonna kick some ass. We're gonna go in there.
Leroy!
Time's up. Anyways, like you remind me of a young Silvergrass crew, which was you guys know was his crew when they first started out, and they turned into one of the elite forces with the Anistonia army. He was the leader of that group, and you also heard of many legends of their successes, which is also why they're so popular to be the reigning government when it came down to voting on the next king. Anyway, Helios has informed you of the mission, as I saw like a couple minutes ago, and I just wanted to be the first to bless you and send you on your way. I've got a couple items here that I've talked with your mentors about what may be useful to you on your journey. Unfortunately, in the short time, just the month that we had, or even the week that I've had to work on these things, they weren't quite perfected yet. But please know that they carry the pride of Anistonia on them. And he opens the first chest, and he hands you. What kind of armor? You want to rock?
Do I get to choose? Half plate.
Half plate. Yeah, you can get some half plate armor.
Cool.
It doesn't have any of the emblems of Anistonia on it, cause, and he also gives you a kite shield, as well as a silvered rapier. That silvered rapier has the 2-leaf sprig on it.
Like on the hill?
Yeah. It's on the pommel or anything. And he just says, please, do Dante's work with this. And to you, he, in that same chest, he bestows upon you beautiful ordained cleric robes with basically like a Velcro patch remover, so you can change what patch you're wearing. But the cloak, the robes are beautiful, very well done. And he also says that they have the power to change color at will.
Interesting.
Yeah. As well, he gives you a short sword. It looks a little older. It's got a few chips in it. But the shape of this short sword, or sorry, sickle. The shape of this sickle is a little bit different than the other ones. It's a little bit thicker, but it weighs like half the weight of any that you worked with in the Blue Robe Clerics. So it's just it's an elven made sickle.
Okay.
This is meant for working for hours on end in the fields, so it's beautiful.
Cool.
Duffy, he brings out a little golden box, and he says, "I'm not quite sure what's in here, but Helios said it was for you." When he opens the box, and a little butterfly with the same coloring as the flying snake comes out, and it lands on your shoulder.
Whoa.
He looks just as puzzled as you.
Just stare at it emotionally, intensely.
Roll a investigation.
Flat 20.
Cool. So you have it on your finger, and it flies around a little bit, and it flies like just kind of behind your head. And when it hits the side of your eye, you recognize it as what you were kind of seeing in libraries.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So like it kind of just clicks a little bit. You're not sure if it's exactly that. but
Right.
It really resembles it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, cool.
So,
And then
okay.
Lona walks up to you and pulls out or drags the second chest and opens it up and says, "I'm very sorry, sir, but I can't lift this. But this is yours."
Oh, okay.
And
I'll help you.
she opens it up, and you look inside, and it's a black leather saddle for the bull
Ooh, somebody's been watching me.
with brass foot holes. I'm not sure what they're called on saddles, but moorings,
That
rungs.
seems right.
I don't know. Anyway, they're brass foot holes. As well, they come with a matching set of dark leather boots that go with them.
Will that fit my feet?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
They fit perfectly.
Oh my gosh.
They've been making shit for brick. Goliath.
Fair enough.
He's a Goliath.
He's a Ganassi.
He's a rockin' ass.
Goliaths are still bigger.
I'm big, but he's definitely bigger.
Within, and she pulls out a little piece of paper and says, "Oh, and you should look in the pocket on the side.
Oh, okay.
Little pocket on the side,
Yep.
and you see the hilt of a sword there. But the pocket's like this big.
Hmm?
So pull the hilt out,
Yeah.
and a full greatsword comes out.
Holy shit! I'm sorry, your greatest, but wow, that's something else.
That's amazing. I've never seen anything like that before. If you try and put your hand anything else in there, it doesn't work. Just the
Just
sword.
the sword. Yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah.
I'm putting the sword in and out of the saddle.
Yeah.
Shit.
And the sword feels weightless until it's all the way out.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
That defies physics?
No.
Just like the one finger push-ups, it makes no sense. But
I can do that now. Not upwards, but I can do the one-fingered push-ups.
oh,
Yeah.
you'll have to show me.
Tell me a couple
Fascinating.
things.
And then Alona comes over to yourself in the last chest. It's a smaller chest, about this big, and she hands you the chest. It's a nice oaken chest with iron braces, and she says, "This is for you. It came today, but Helios took it, and then he walked away with. It's yours. I don't know."
I open it.
There's a little rod about this big.
I pull it out.
You pull it out, and you see a little button on the side.
Is it the green gem?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I press it.
Cool. And so you press it, and if you lay your hand flat, it basically just like stretches, and it goes to about 8 feet long, and it's a hollow, what feels like aluminum, but it's not aluminum, rod, so it's very light. But it's and it has a little curve at the end, with like a little almost a hook on it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's like a shepherd's cane.
Similar. Yeah.
I press it again, and it goes. I just kind of give it a practice whirl around, and then poke it into the ground and say, "This is perfect."
And when you press it to retract, it like snaps shut, like tiny.
Awesome.
It's a slow stretch, but a snapshot.
Awesome. I look at the king and I say, "This was made by the Rhonda, the worker at the Iron Phallus, I believe it is called. It has a quite terrible name, but the work they produce there is quite good. I would say give them a look.
Okay, cool. Syrian now she jots it down. In a little notepad he pulls out of his pocket. And I hope that these items will help you in your journey. Some of them I'm not sure what they do. He kind of eyes the butterfly.
And I eye the butterfly. Feeling this, like, I guess, white spot that I sort of see. Or attempting to feel it again, trying to figure out how I saw it before. In the butterfly.
As my last gift, I give you a little bit more of advice on your mission. From what we know, this fey creature is not to be trifled with, physically or emotionally. So just be wary. Keep yourselves in check. Don't be hasty on decision making, and you'll do well. Feel free to contact us in any way possible, and we will try and send as much help as we can. But know that resources are low as we try to spread across the kingdom for the benefit of all. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, cool. And he bows and kind of motions you out. All right. Any armors and weapons you might need extra, you're welcome to grab from your class. Cool.
Okay.
Just so you guys
Sounds
know.
good.
The armor is open to you. And then, you guys are ready to make preparations to head out if you like.
Yep. I'm gonna head out to where the bull stays.
I suppose I'll look in the armory and see if I can find any ring or atlas or symbol of sorts. Because we've been taught that symbols about, like, I guess we recognize with our magical aura that we can be attached to enhance our power that I don't know about yet.
Sure.
I don't know if there's any check for that or...
Do an intelligence check. What exactly are you trying to find out?
to see if there's some sort of magical or enchanted amulet, ring, something in the armory that would enhance a warlock's power. With 19, with plus 4 is 23 on the intelligence check.
In the armory, you can't find anything in particular. If you can take that check to the Maester's Hall, and you might try to find something there.
Sure.
Oh wait, I forgot one thing. Syrian apologizes. There was nothing for Teni. Helios said he would give something, but Helios kind of brushed it off and said that Timmy already got his gift. But Syrian didn't know what that meant. Yeah.
Does Timmy know what that meant?
Timmy was kind of like, oh, that's okay, I guess. I'm just happy to be here. That's kind of what he said.
Right.
Tim coming along with us? I look at you, Ed.
Of course.
Timmy's there. Of course I'm coming. I was there.
I know.
Yeah.
You just never talked to us. You slept the entire ride over here.
To be fair, none of us have really talked to each other that much.
That's fair.
No, we have
The closest thing I have a friend is a bull.
You have a bull?
And I have a friend bull.
Can I meet?
Not yet. He took a month to become comfortable around me. I don't want to scare him with more people. Maybe soon.
Okay, wonderful. Well,
But I believe that's what this is for.
well, I'm gonna go out and get some rations and prepare myself for the trip. When do you guys say you want to leave?
What time is it?
Tomorrow morning?
It's
8.
evening now. So 8.
Let us prepare.
Tomorrow morning.
We will leave tomorrow at dawn.
Wonderful. Dawn. Tomorrow, dawn? I think we should have a day to just pick up some stuff here if you don't mind.
Oh, yes.
So maybe the next dawn.
Sure, do you mind picking up rations for me, Timmy?
Sure, of course. I'll pick up rations for everyone, actually.
Thank
I'll
you.
take that if you guys can take care of everything else that we might need.
Tell
I
Sin
will
and
go
Tara
with you.
help Timmy.
Okay.
Prepare.
Sin and Tara, just like we're gonna get some food. Make sure you guys get a wagon or something for us to carry everything in, please, and ourselves.
Bedrolls.
Just so you guys know, these are 30-mile squares.
30 miles.
Oh, okay.
Long trip to the forest.
I'm gonna bring a ruler here. Any point you want to get to, just take the ruler. Every inch is 30 miles.
Okay.
Just so you know.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway, so next day, Timmy and Sin and Tara are busy. So you guys choose what you want to do.
I would like to go to the army.
Okay.
I need a holy symbol.
Yep, you get both.
Cool.
I also pick up a holy symbol, which I'm going to ask somebody to make it into a patch.
Awesome.
Let's hope this doesn't. Oh no, my power!
You get that done immediately.
Fantastic. Holy symbol.
Can I get my holy symbol and go to the smith?
Sure. What do you want to do with it?
I want to attach it to my shield, but not how Grigori did it, but more like a chain where it dangles off my shield.
So like Lucius.
Keychain.
Oh, never mind.
Keychain, basically.
Yeah.
Shield chain.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you can get that done.
Grigori had it fucking right in his forehead. Or his chest.
You have a little trouble getting in because they're busy. There's some royal guards in there actually getting some stuff done, and so it's pretty busy. But you managed to get it done by the end of the day.
I heard from Chance. There we go. You guys do fine work here.
Yeah, and so do all these other kingsmen. We're pretty swamped today, but since you said you're leaving tomorrow and your friend of Chance's, I'll try and get it done for the evening.
Perfect. I'll leave my shield.
Yeah. Anything you want to do today?
I suppose when I get up in the morning, I guess the butterfly's there.
Yep.
So kind of like investigating, trying to figure out what this all means. And I head over to see if Ganjin is available at the guild hall, and say like, I know we've talked about these things, but what is this one supposed to do?
Oh.
It's beautiful, but what?
What? You and Timmy are weird. You got a little flying snake and you got a butterfly. What? Where did it come from?
You tell me. He gave it to us in a box, and I don't know where the snake came from. And I mean,
Timmy doesn't know either. He just said he woke up and he was spiraling around. It's what? I need a book.
I need a book.
We need books. To the library. Let's go.
So you guys go to the library. You rip through some books until like noon, and you don't find anything on it. The only thing you can find is you can find some stuff on rainbows and how they hold certain supernatural powers. How the rainbows are said to be like kind of like a path of energy from between planes. Sometimes they can carry certain energies. But that's all you guys manage. Nothing on animals, nothing on anything like that. Yeah, and he's severely frustrated by the time lunch comes.
Right.
He's like,
Oh dear, this is bothersome. Oh. It's not violent, is it?
No, it's quite nice actually. I did it. I don't mind it at all.
I don't mind it at all. If anything fishy happens, other than its existence, you make sure to send me a raven or something, and we'll look it through. I'll write it down. Okay. Stop panicking. You're leaving tomorrow, eh?
Yeah.
Here, I have a gift for you. And he pulls around the pocket. No, he doesn't have any pockets.
Right.
So he lifts up his robe, and and he's got like a little leg pouch
Okay.
thing, and he pulls out a journal about this big, a little leather-bound journal, and says, "Here, take some notes while you're gone. Not many of us Meisters leave the capital, and want to make sure we learn as much as we can. So you're going out field work and stuff, and we need notes and stuff, and then bring it back, please. Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
If I don't see Timmy, tell him that good luck too.
Of course.
Thank you. Books. And he's like, he grabs a sandwich out of that same pocket, eats his lunch, and then walks back in the library.
Thank you for everything.
Yeah,
really.
yeah, bye. Bye. You.
All right. So with my new saddle, I walk out to where the bull is, and I set down the saddle, and I slowly approach the bull.
Sure.
Make sure it sees me.
The bull charges at you.
Bull charges at me.
Charges. Full speed.
I'm going to brace myself. I'm bracing myself.
Okay. It stops right in front of you, like just touching you with the tip of its horn, and it attempts to like knock the saddle out of your hand.
I already said I set it down.
Oh, you set it down?
Yeah.
Okay. So it tries to push you out of the way a little bit.
Mhm.
Like nudging. It flips the saddle over, so it's on its back, And
I thought
then
that was gonna be much harder. Okay, yeah.
and then it walks beside, and it like backflips onto the saddle.
All right. I'm gonna kneel down beside it, and I'm gonna kind of like rub its under chin and its belly a little bit.
A big ray of light comes from nowhere, and on top of the bull.
What the fuck is happening? I had like a speech thought out. This is great. You keep going.
And you hear a voice in your head. You're welcome, bro.
Bro got my back. Bro, man tier.
You just got wigman for your bull.
Yeah, leaning beside my bull, I tell him like, I've never had anyone I've considered close. My parents sold me at a young age into slavery. And I've been sold ship to ship. You're the closest thing I've ever had to a friend or family. Let's ride.
And it lifts its arms up as like to tie the leather straps around.
Yeah. I tie it on as I'm doing all this, and I say, let's ride.
It rolls over, puts its head up.
But as I'm riding away, I make an effort to find Thranduil.
Okay.
Do I find her?
It's a he.
It's a he. Do I find him?
Yeah. You see the pack of boar riders. They're all hooting and hollering at your smaller bull.
Mm-hmm.
But they see your leather saddle, and they're all kind of, once you get closer, they're like, oh damn.
Yeah. So I stop in front of Thranduil,
That's sweet.
and I say, I've found my boar.
That's not a boar.
You know what I mean. I'm trying to... Whatever, man. I found it, okay?
Thranduil. That's, looking good on you, man.
Thank you.
It's kind of funny, because you're bigger than all of us, but riding a small... Anyway, you guys look happy, and I'm happy for you.
Yes.
Well,
I mean, it's a full-size bull.
what's that on the side there?
Oh, I draw a great sword out.
Holy fuck!
Yeah, I don't know what this is about yet. I was hoping maybe you'd know. Wow. Wow. Can that please be a passive effect? Wow.
Are they Owen Wilson or Chris Walken?
Both. That's the torture of it. Wow.
Hey, wow. And then don't forget the Matthew McConaughey.
Wow.
That's my sword.
All right.
Oh no!
Yeah, so I'm flashing my greatsword.
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah. Basically, you guys all gather in the field on your boars and your bull, and you all just like shoot the shit for a bit. You guys all do like 15 minutes meditation, you and your animals. They believe that meditation with the mounts is a good way to bond. And that's the first time you've ever done it with a mount, so it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Are you gonna gather anything for the day or for the next day, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up 4 javelins when I get the chance.
Sure.
And I mean, Timmy's picking up the rations. So, food for my bull.
Sure.
Yeah. And
After I go,
go ahead. Sorry.
after I go to the smith, I spend the rest of the day looking for a cart.
Okay, cool.
Something to pull the cart with.
Just roll a perception check at the artisans market.
Can't have advantage
No.
for helping out the people.
Yeah. Yep. You can. You spent that month making some friends.
Yeah.
Dude.
It's hard.
Perception?
Yeah.
16?
Okay, yeah. You find a nice wagon maker in the artisans market.
Awesome. Do I know his name?
Yeah, Wilson.
Wilson.
Wilson the wagon maker.
Nice.
Because alliteration's easy. Yeah.
Oh, Wilson.
Oh, Razaros, how are you?
Good. Wilson, we're going on a quest tomorrow and we need a cart. Preferably not one as small as Chance's. Something a bit bigger.
Oh, I think I've got something bigger than a wheelbarrow. How much are we looking to spend here, Razaros?
I don't have much on me, but I can give you 50 gold. That will suffice.
Well, I know you're good for it. Perhaps we can treat the 50 as a deposit and you can get me a little more later?
I could.
Unfortunately, 50 doesn't put food on the table for long for the missus and I, so...
Really?
we'll just well, we got a lot of expenses here at the Artisans Market, but 50 will cover us for a while. Hopefully, I can get a few more sales in before the end of the month. But if next time you come back, you could swing another 50, that'd be perfect.
Sure.
Perfect. I'll show you what I got. And he shows you a few different carts. One of them is a little more compartment heavy. The other one's a little more bed heavy. The other one's a little more insulated. Is basically what you're looking for. They're all around the same size. It's just what utility you want.
Bed heavy.
Bed heavy.
We have 5 people plus 2 retainers
Plus Timmy.
plus Timmy. 6 people.
8 people.
8 people.
Perfect. Yeah, this one's good. It has like a bench that'll sit at least 3 people, maybe 4 on the front, and 2 horses or whatever to pull. It's got 4 beds, 4 full-size beds, so you can double up if you have to, and compartments underneath and compartments under the bench, similar to the one you guys rode in, just smaller. Cool. No. So he says, yeah, feel free to take this one.
I will be back tomorrow morning for this because I can't pull this yet.
That's totally fine. I'll lock it up here and
Perfect.
I'll give you the code or whatever shit that we have in this town.
The code.
The key. The key.
That one.
That person just opens up a smaller. What's the code?
Go beep boop beep boop beep.
Cool.
I mean, Helios is fucking sunglasses and electric violins. And...
Electric violins.
Oh, sorry, what did you say? Electric lute or whatever?
Mandolin.
Mandolin.
He holds rock operas weekly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ Superstar, you know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That'd totally be his jam.
Yeah.
I think he's more of a Lion King kind of guy.
Uh,
He loves the he's the sun that rises in the entrance scene.
here's my part.
Yeah, you all like it. Cool. Is there anything else you guys want to do during the day, or
Well,
Oh,
gotta do
yes,
chances
absolutely.
or chance? Sorry, I missed you.
So I will start off the day early. I will go to the monastery.
Perfect.
I'll go visit Gabriel. He's still on his vow of silence.
Yes.
I will greet him with the monk bow, and I will ask him if he knows of any medicinal, like, have we prepared any sort of herbal medicinal kits?
Yeah. He does a long bow,
Mm.
and then he walks, and you know that when he just walks away from you, you should follow him.
Yep.
So you follow him to one of the back rooms of the behind the cellar, basically, where you guys keep all your water and some ceremonial wines and stuff.
Mm.
And he has a few little leather pouches, basically, full of certain herbs and basically med kits, herbalism kits.
Okay.
He just gives you one like this and doesn't tell you how it works. That's
Okay.
per usual.
Yeah.
He also just puts his hands up like this.
Yeah.
And kind of motions you to put your hands in. And you put your hands in his hands, and he closes his eyes, and he like squeezes, and your hands start to like glow purple a little bit.
Mm. Thank you, Gabriel.
What does it mean?
So yeah, I officially now have an herbalism kit.
Yeah.
Lovely. I'm going to use that as my medical kit.
And you know that the glowing means just like he's kind of helped you harness your key, and like this was his releasing it to you.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah, I bow to him and I put my arm on his shoulder and I say, in case I never see you again, Master, thank you.
That's his response to everything.
I know.
Okay.
But I know, he's a vow of silence. I just wanted him to...
He's also got a vow of just bowing.
Yeah,
I swear to God.
vow of bowing. Yeah, so after that I will...
He's got a bow.
I will prepare a special tea for him using some of the herbs, and I'll put a little bit of like some of the herbs that I've collected in my time in it, and I'll make him a special tea and then have tea with him. And then I'll go to the market and buy an explorer's pack. How much gold does that cost?
25.
25?
Or
Okay.
45, one or two.
Alright, well, I have enough. But yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. One thing I forgot to do. I will end up getting a shield if I could just find a small circular one.
Yeah, Army will give you one.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Whatever kind.
Anything with the moon crest on it?
You're welcome to bring it back to the Blue Robe Clerics, who will gladly do it for you.
Mm.
Because they know the time constraint.
I have another idea.
Okay.
I'll find my friend Arius. I'm coming to you with a wooden circular shield, and I say, Farius, can I get you to paint a crescent moon on the shield?
Yes.
Thank you.
What would you like?
Just a crescent moon. Doesn't have to be anything too fancy.
I paint a bright pink crescent moon.
Son of a bitch.
And it's like a really thin crescent. Like not like a really nice proportional crescent. Like I'm talking that like tiny
You just
little
did like an
sliver.
outline on one side.
Yeah. Like almost completely waxed moon crescent.
It's the only color you had left, eh?
Yeah, bright pink.
Not many things in nature are bright
It's
pink.
very fast. I literally take out my brush. I start with thin, get thicker, go thin, and then it's done. Here you go.
Mm.
Thank
Crescent
you,
moon.
Farius.
Have you met my bull?
Is it bright pink?
It's a black bull.
That's nice. What's its name?
I look at the bull. I don't know yet.
Fuck.
Did you think the bull was gonna say something? Oh yeah, my name is.
fucking Helios, bro.
Shade. Shade.
Moo.
Shade.
Nice. Thank you for the moon.
Shade.
I'm gonna go find some leather armor now.
Oh, there's one more thing I'd like to do.
There is a tannery if you want to go there, or the armory will supply you some like basic run-of-the-mill stuff.
I'll just do the basic.
Okay.
Pure vanilla.
Since my teachings with the monks, they've taught me that money is not an essential part of life, and it's good to use it on the friends that you have. So seeing as we're going on our first adventure, Chance is going to buy a gift for everyone.
Okay.
He's going to buy Farius some paint.
So you actually you go to the artisans market and
Yeah.
you find a place that has the most interesting things. It's a place called. I just want to make sure I get it right because it means stuff. Nick Jack Stationary Patty Shack.
Yeah. Oh.
It's part of the chain.
It's the brother of Flapjack Paddywhack
Fantastic.
Fucking knew it.
and the cousin to Knick Knack Paddywhack.
Yes.
Wait, Knick Knack. I know that name.
Poda.
Poda.
Anyway, you see some cool stuff there. Actually, you see a really interesting pen that has like caution tape over top of it. Paper that is said to come to life, as Knick Knack explains, or Nick Jack. A book with, and he's just trying to sell this all to you very brightly. A book that can do speech to text.
I need that.
Very dangerous scissors.
Very dangerous.
Very useful paper clips. And a magic marker. And a messenger envelope and stamp. And all is normal stationery.
The book that I can
You mean like the
speak
brand?
into to have writing.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick it up.
Okay.
I'm going to try
30 gold.
it. I'm just
Oh,
going to try it.
He
first.
says 30 gold if you want it.
Oh, I would like to try if it works first. I don't know how to read.
Could I have 2 gold to try it? Well, you waste the paper if you use it.
Oh. That's a shame.
1 gold to try it.
I will give you a gold to try it.
Okay. We're talking.
Okay, I give him 1 gold. I flip him a coin.
Sure.
And I say,
My name is Chance.
There's some scribbles down on the page. It kind of scribbles and you hear as you're speaking.
I'm guessing it says wow.
Yeah.
But you can't read that.
I can't read it.
Yeah.
No, I
I
can't.
don't know if it
So I'm
says
just
that.
so I'm just kind of like,
So that's how that looks.
You heard Nick Jack whisper something under his breath right before you did it.
oh. Can I roll an insight to See if he's trying to screw me.
Sure.
7.
I'm not trying to screw you.
All right. Well, I'm gonna buy the book. How much was it? 30?
Yeah.
Well, 31, I guess.
Give me 29.
Okay.
Because you already gave me 1.
Okay.
I'm a fair dealer.
Oh.
I don't know if you noticed, but I whispered something in my breath prior to you writing.
Ah.
There's a little command word, a little phrase you have to say prior to it working.
Oh.
You have to say, "Bookie, take this down."
Bookie? Okay.
And then anything you say after that will be written down. And then to end the ritual, you have to say, "Bookie, that's enough."
Okay.
That's awesome.
Cool.
That's okay. I bought a gift for myself.
Like, I want this.
I'm now going to go visit the artist store, like the artistry store, if there's one.
Yep.
I'm gonna go buy Farius some paint. I'll buy him the primary colors, red, yellow, blue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's right.
And,
2 gold.
and I'll
For some good 250 milliliter jugs.
yeah, I'll buy him those, and then I'll buy him white as well.
Okay.
There's
There's also, you notice, a herbalist there.
ooh.
Keep buying gifts for himself.
All right, so yeah, 2 gold for the paint.
There is a small kenku standing behind a small little kissing booth style carts thing, and it says Spice Master above it, but you
Spice
can't read
Master.
it.
Okay. Yes, I can. So I walk up to it. I just see herbs, and I say, "Do you sell herbs and spice?"
Why, yes, I am the Spice Master.
Spice Master. I sell spices too. You see, I was once called the Spice King of Widow's Vale.
Competition.
No, I am interested to see what you sell.
Spices.
What is it? Is it spice? Is it cooking herb? Is it healing herb?
This one tastes good.
Taste good? Can I try it before I buy it? I sniff it. Is it spicy?
No, it's very sweet.
Okay.
That's all I have.
Oh,
Lots of that.
lots of that.
Oh.
Well,
Tastes good.
it
But
does.
it's boring.
It gets, I would recommend going into the forest, finding some. There's plenty of herbs, spices, things you can make into teas. You can help heal people. Nature is wonderful. Go talk to the monks if you're interested. They have much knowledge on this.
Thank you, Master Spice King.
You're welcome. I throw him a gold for the trying. I know you like shiny things.
Racism.
Well, no, the one Kenku was like, "We like shiny things," so I was like, "Okay."
Stereotypes.
Yeah,
Stereotype. Yeah.
He did say we, as in we, didn't he?
know.
Unless he said I guess I'm accidentally racist. Okay.
Just kidding. Don't get on the defense.
I'm sorry to any Kenkus watching the video.
Yeah.
You monster! I'm writing a comment.
They respond with, "I'm sorry to any Kenkus watching the video." I'm sorry to those Kenkus watching the video.
I wish I could fly, but fuck that guy.
Yeah, expert mimickers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Anyways. Anyways, yeah. So I give him a gold and I polish it and just hand it to him.
Okay.
And yes, off to buy a gift for Mr. Dukes.
Okay, what are you looking for?
What does he like? He's the bartender. That's all I know him as. So I will buy him a flagon of ale.
Okay.
Like a bottle of ale.
Okay.
And then for Nikki, I will see if I can find a mandolin. And then for
You can find a mandolin. That'll run you about 45.
40, yeah, I have enough. And then for Razaros, is there any like dragon tooth necklaces or something like that?
There's stuff that claim to be.
It's like 40 gold for them fucking. All right, money. I don't know. What do I know him for? Ceremonial sword things. I'll buy him like a nice necklace, a really nice necklace.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are a lot of necklaces here that hold the tree of life, like the Anistonia
Yeah.
thing. There's also a few of different god symbols if you like that.
Yo, sorry, what's the god that he studied under? Skotos, right?
Religion check. Or history or whatever.
Religion for 15.
Dante.
Dante. Okay. So I'll buy a necklace with the symbol of Dante.
It's a 2-leaf sprig.
2-leaf sprig. Lovely.
Look at this.
Yep. I buy
Shout out. Yeah, basically that.
lovely. I buy a necklace with that on it.
That'd have been funny if you bought him the scones.
Okay, perfect.
Yep. How much money does that run me?
The necklace will only go up to 3. The ale will be 1, so 4.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's you good then?
Yep.
Cool. So we've got a wagon, we've got rations, and then we've got miscellaneous stuff. Anything else?
I suppose I continue searching where I can for
and a loot.
answers
I have-
to the butterfly to deliver. Maybe there's bookstores.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Try.
Yeah.
Try that, yeah.
Sorry, Nick. Did I get a loot for living with the monks for that long, or would I have to buy my own loot?
Also, I'll attempt
You
to
have to
get
buy
in.
your own.
All right,
You're borrowing.
I'll buy my own loot. How much is that?
25.
I'll also attempt to see if there's academic institutions here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, if there's other things around.
Yep.
I don't know. I guess it's an investigation. I rolled 12 on it. Call it 16 with the intelligence bonus.
There are academic institutions here. There is a flight school, and there's that's paired with the engineering school, Christoph's engineering school. There's also kind of basically with the things you guys are all in also count as academic studies to an extent, because they're places that you can recruit into. As well, there is like a trades university or college that people can go to and just learn from any mentors who want to come in and teach. Other than that, yeah, everything's pretty trade based.
Right, so there's no crazy supernatural studies sort of thing.
No, you were definitely at the peak of that with the maesters.
So then I guess I'll go down the markets and see if there's a bookstore of sorts.
Sure, yeah. There's a tiny like book stand. A book stand of sorts.
And I'll investigate the books to see if any seem or look relevant.
Sure, yeah.
With a 9 on the roll.
No, nothing pretty relevant. This is more pop culture-y, or newspapery. That's all you can find at this bookstore.
Okay, so I'll be that awkward person that like looks, and then before they can say hello, I'll go away. Yeah.
I'm just gonna run away.
That's right. I'm just gonna go there.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else for the day, guys?
Yes. I'm going to go out for drinks with the boar riders.
Perfect. You get absolutely sloshed if you join in with them correctly.
Done.
Done. 5 gold.
Yep.
Yeah. I will then go to my chambers and make myself a tea.
Wonderful.
And play my lute, make music, and meditate.
Wonderful. Are you giving your gifts tonight or tomorrow?
Tonight.
Okay.
Actually, no, tomorrow before we leave.
Sounds good.
So you're going to have an interesting night.
Right?
Yeah.
Anybody else today?
Suppose I go back to my chamber in frustration, looking at this butterfly.
Is our rooms down the hall from each other?
Yeah.
Are you practicing any of your warlock-y stuff during the day?
Not intentionally.
Okay.
If something happens, or if some sort of energy of supernatural sorts happens, and I learn about it.
What are your cantrips?
My cantrips?
Yeah.
I've got Friends, Eldritch Blast, and Spare the Dying.
Okay. You notice that people are a little more talkative to you than usual today. Like usually people get a little awkward and try and get away from you as possible.
Right.
They're a little more friendly today.
Right.
That's about it. It seems weird, but
Yeah.
like, nothing too weird to like really think too much about it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything from you two for the nighttime? Just bed.
Frank's bed.
Frank's in bed. Your buddies actually hold you a mini party in your room.
Oh, guys.
They pop a little bit of wine, but you open the wine and the wine blows all over you.
Oh no, I haven't had this much wine splashed on me since. We're not going to get into that.
Yeah, basically you guys just like prank each other until you all fall asleep.
Fantastic.
Yeah, they give you gifts. The gifts like blow up into a little puff of smoke.
Oh,
Yeah, it's the most fun the clerics have ever.
oh.
All right, morning rolls around. I assume you're up first.
Yes.
What time?
6.
6.
Yeah, I'm up at 6 as well.
Okay, 6.
Later.
8 unless someone else wakes me up.
Okay, I assume you're gonna walk around and get everyone awake.
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'll do that.
All right, everyone's awake? Maybe? Kind of.
We did say we were leaving at dawn.
Yep.
Yep.
Dawn is like 7 at the latest.
I will prepare a tea for those who have a hard time waking up.
Before I leave my room, I
It's me.
pray to Dante.
Pack my stuff
A
up.
cleansing tea.
Okay, yeah. You guide them down to the artisan market,
Just,
and you pick up your wagon.
I think,
How are you pulling the wagon?
look at what I found. I didn't get a horse. I have a wagon. I look curiously at you for some reason.
Timmy has a really big backpack full of
Yeah,
food.
for some reason.
For some reason.
What?
Do you think you could help me pull this till we find a horse?
Now look at my arms. I don't know, it looks pretty heavy.
That's why I asked you. You're the biggest out of all 5 of us.
Well, let me
6
see
of
if
us.
I can go find the stable and see if we can get a horse at this hour.
Okay, yeah, stables are open all 24/7.
Fantastic.
People come in and out with their horses and stuff, so.
All right, so I shall go to the stable
Sure,
and
not too far.
and fantastic. I shall inquire about procuring a horse.
Sure, yeah, you're looking at, for example, war horses are bloody expensive.
At the back, very back.
I give you the rest of my
Not
gold
very
to
bad.
help.
Yes.
That's
Prices are
7
so
gold tier.
Oh, prices.
You're gonna give me 7 gold. That's nice. Anything is appreciated.
All right, so if you're looking for just a draft horse, which you'll are like lower end horses, 50 gold. Riding horse, 75.
I can get 2 drafting horses.
Yep.
All right.
I can help if you need it. I don't have much left. But I
You're
can
not sure how. The drafting horses are not preferable, he says, for pulling a cart. If you're pulling like the wheelbarrow or like a wagon, you might get lucky, but a carriage might be your option.
Would 1 riding horse do the job?
No, for the size that he bought, 2 is what you're looking for.
I suppose I kind of stumble in. I'm not quite awake yet. What are you bothered about?
Generation.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. What are you bothered about?
What is bothering you, friend?
What is problem, I
What
ask
is
you?
the making of issue have? Yes. Well, I can buy 1 horse, but we need to buy a 2nd horse.
Pull out my pouch. Like, I've
I
been
had
getting
160.
everything else for free. So,
All I need is 23 gold.
are you handy 23 gold?
All right, we can get to riding horses.
You also need some barding.
Well, I've done my part.
Wait, what?
We also need barding.
Some tact and stuff, so. Harnesses.
Horse
Oh,
DLC, as the kids are calling it.
I'm gonna do an intelligence check to see if I understand that.
Yep.
Because I don't understand things very well.
You get it.
I get it. All right. I would like downloadable content.
I need a horse DLC. It's 2 gold per horse.
All right.
Well-
Yeah, I hand you 4 gold.
All right, perfect. Yeah.
I have to keep some for my clothes.
It is.
Well, I appreciate what you contributed.
Sure.
So it is the first of October today.
Uh-oh. So,
I thought the city paid your loan this month.
no, that was last month.
They paid September 1st.
They paid September. Yeah. So then,
Getting anxiety.
I
Book bill payments.
I suppose I see that. Do I see this at the stable? Like,
Yeah, there's a calendar on the
there's
wall.
a calendar on the wall. I see it.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my. So I pull out an
Oh my.
envelope and a very small thing of ink
Okay.
and a little pen, and then I just start jotting down. And then I take 19 gold and I put it in the envelope. And then I seal it with a big old lizard tongue.
God.
And then I find, yeah, la 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 la. And then,
Ladies.
yeah, that's right. And then I find the nearest mailbox. Is there a mailbox that's like, or like a general?
Yeah, the artisan market's actually pretty close to the dock, where all the owls and ravens and anyone come in.
Great. So I head over there,
Sure.
and I'll deliver my message via raven or owl.
Yeah, you hand it to the post office, and they'll decide the quickest way to get it.
Great.
That'll cost you 2 silver.
Oh shit.
They'll give change back.
That's right. So I do all of those things.
Okay, cool. So you guys managed to get yourselves all together with the horses and everything by about 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Tying up the horses and getting the mail.
It's at this point I bring my explorer's pack down and all of the gifts that I bought. They're all in boxes.
Okay. You may disperse your gifts now. Take your time.
Okay. When we're all at the cart, I wait for everyone to arrive.
North side of the city is probably where you guys want to meet.
Yeah.
That's right.
I come in on a boat.
Oh, wow.
Hey.
Hello, fairies.
Hello.
Nice bull.
Thank you. Took a month.
Very nice.
I hold up my hands and they start to glow purple.
Holy shit. Nice hands.
Took a month.
Purple.
I say, I have a gift for you.
Oh.
This is our first adventure together. I saw you were running low on paint.
What's a gift?
It is something that I buy for you as a friend.
Do I pay you back?
No. I buy it because I care about you. You're a friend. And we will grow as friends together. So,
Wow. I'm getting more friends every day.
So I pull out 4 little jars of paint, red, yellow, blue, and white.
Mhm.
And I say,
for you.
These are perfect. I can make literally every color with these 4.
That's
Thank
what
you.
I was hoping for.
I put them into my artistry pack.
That's what I call it.
Onwards.
Tools.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one.
It's actually just like an elementary school pencil case, one of those plastic ones.
Also, can you read?
Yes.
I need you to test to make sure this is right.
I pull out the text-to-speech book and I show him the first page, the one that I wrote.
I pick it up.
I said, what does this say?
The captain of the ships that I worked on often made me read all their scrolls. I pull out a very tiny pair of glasses with
my
like
God.
the half-ridge glasses.
Half moon spectacles.
Yeah, exactly. And I put them up and I open the book. And does it say,
What did you say?
I said, hello, my name is Chance. And then it started
Wow.
writing. And
Yeah.
I said, wow.
so it says, hello, my name is Chance, period, period, period. Wow.
It does work.
Here
Good.
you are.
Thank you. I just bought this at a store.
And I put those glasses back into my artistry case.
Seeing as I cannot read or write, I have the book right for me.
Alright. Razaros is already there as well. He brought the cart and everything. So.
I walk up to you. I say,
I have got you a gift as well.
Oh.
I don't know much about you, but I know you are very noble and ceremonial stuff you do, yes? I have bought you a necklace of your god.
This is fantastic.
yeah, and I just give it to you.
I will keep it beside my other ones.
The length is important.
Yeah.
If it hangs down here, you're like 2 chains. If it's up here, you're choking.
If it hangs down here, it's like one big chain.
One chain! One big chain! Alright, Mickey will show up next.
I have my loot, and I pull over another case, and I put it in front of you, and I say,
I know you left your mandolin at home. I bought you one. We are going on an adventure, and hopefully we'll be friends a long time.
Master Chance, that is so sweet. This isn't getting me back for the prank I pulled back in front of Helios, is it?
No. I semi enjoyed that.
Oh, we're gonna be friends. Oh, I open it up. Oh,
It's a rosewood mandolin.
oh,
Hot damn.
oh! I'm so spoiled. I pluck at it. It's been like a month since I've played one of these.
You're off.
Oh,
You're awful. I say, you will learn in time.
oh! Ricky will
Farius
have
is
his
laughing.
comeback.
Reunion tour with straw.
Yeah.
Ricky the straw man.
Ricky and the straw man.
Oh.
Just a bunch of scarecrows on stage. Ricky's running around trying to play every instrument.
All right,
Oh,
and
thank
then
you
you
so
show
much,
up last
Master.
after your mail.
Yeah.
I walk up to you and I pull out a flagon of ale. And I say, I don't know much about you. I didn't know what to get you. Have you ever had a drink of what you served?
Not often, but I have, yes.
Could I have made him Dervin's thing? The Dervin
yeah.
spice beer?
Yeah, you could have made a derivative of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said, this is the beer that Dervin and I came up with. I want you to have a try.
Now?
Whenever you like. You don't have to do it now.
It's a bit early.
It is a gift for you. I know you have money issues. How much do you need?
Oh, no, don't worry. Do not worry about me.
Okay.
Thank you, though. That makes me feel good.
And on that note, we'll call episode 5.
Oh,
That was wonderful.
that was so nice.
I almost cried. Thanks for making it to the end of this episode, everyone.
Woo!
We had a wonderful time.
Chance the best
And
friend.
we're gonna see
That's
if
right, yeah.
we're gonna see if we're gonna run another episode. It's like 1, so anyway, have a wonderful time. If you're pooping, I hope it goes well.
Just a really smooth transition from out your butthole to into the toilet.
I hope it's a silk runner.
No splashback, minimal toilet paper use.
Oh, book ending.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
I, Thuranda, will hope that you have a silk runner.
And that's a wrap.
Onwards.
Onwards.
Upwards. But actually downwards.
Excelsior.
Because you don't want to poop back and forth forever.
That's a card in Cards Against Humanity, eh?
Downwards.
Pooping back and forth forever.
Poop downwards.
Oh.
Not. Yeah.
Anyway, bye.
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 Later.